Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're playing Strange Horticulture. I hope I'm saying that right. I've had this one for a long time and I've been meaning to play it. Since it's spooky season and it matches the vibes, I figured we could give it a try today. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I don't poison anybody. Um, you know, not willingly at least. The streets of Andermer are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out at the upper floors so that neighbors can reach across and shake hands, or, more likely, exchange unpleasantries. What a lovely city. Hope the music isn't too loud. Strange Horticulture is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares, but it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in Andermer that stands alone. Plants, you may have noticed, need light, and light is in short supply at street level in this town. Recently, the shop passed to me after the death of my uncle. There is much to learn, but one thing is already clear. The rare and unusual plants that he stocked have their uses after all. Day 1. Oh, we start on a Friday? That's cool. Oh. Okay, let's... I need the music to be a little bit lower. Music does not seem any lower to me. Okay. Let's read the note. I found it. An excerpt on the elusive wandering goo. Come to the library in Ambleside and I'll tell you all about it. I even found something on the gilded dendra that might be of interest. Simone. P.S. Give Hellebore a good scratch behind the ears for me. Is this Hellebore? It's following my mouse. Oh, she's purring. Little baby. So, I've played a little bit of the game already, which means I know, like, some of the controls, but that's it. Let's see. I think I can water plants. Oh, yes. Let's see. Why don't we just put them out in the rain? Man, I would love to be in just like a little greenhouse while it's raining. I don't know how much water they need. Nice. Okay, so where do we have to go? Wondering the library in Ambleside. Where is Ambleside? This is Ironside. Ambleside. Oh, here. The library here in Ambleside is one of my favorite haunts. Simone, the librarian, is always helpful and friendly and shares some of my passion for unusual plants. Today, she's grinning ear to ear and can't wait to show me what she's found. Gilded dendra. Do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and veins will turn black as the blood succumbs to dendras miasma, a sure and painful way to die. The poison is so potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful. And the wandering boo, so called because this fungus can move slowly in the dark. It has been known to cover distances of up to several meters in a single night. The gills on the underside of this mushroom form beautiful flowing lines. They are also quite hard and sharp, earning this plant the nickname Fingers Bane. Okay, time to take some clients. I must have walked past this shop 100 times without even stopping to look. Ever. What a wonderful place to spend your days, surrounded by plants. I came here because I have an unusual request. At night, I hear whispered voices, too faint to hear clearly, coming from the floor above me. Nobody lives up there. The rooms are empty. My curiosity has got the better of me. I must find out what they are saying. And we have our book. She wants St. John's Poppy. The vibrant petals of this flower can be brewed to create a draught that can greatly improve the imbiber's hearing ability. The flower of the St. John's Poppy are bright red with a yellow center. So, presumably this one. The flowers are red with a sweet scent. Well, they are red. Yippee! And we got a new entry. And we can use tags, so we don't lose track of it. St. John's Poppy. Nice. Okay, next client. Good morning. Bloody awful weather out there today. Good for the plants though, eh? Got a letter for you. We got mail! Wait, let's put the book away and look. Gosforth? I don't know. Gosforth is a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. After many days I was rescued by a kind stranger, just as I had come to fear that wickedness had injected the heart of every soul in that cursed place. I began my recovery in the woods to the south of the town with a group of travelers. On the northeast corner of the wood, I sat and stared at a bright flower, and tears flowed down my face at the reminder that there is beauty in this world. I shall be returning to Andermer soon. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Okay, so we're traveling again. And south of Gosforth. So we see Gosforth here, the woods in the south, and the northeast corner. On the northeast corner by the woods, off the woods. So I guess this. Yes. The wood has a calming effect on my mind. It does me good to escape in nature, away from the stench and clamor of Andermer. It is not long before I spy bright flowers among the trees. A new plant! Yippee! And it's pretty too. No wonder he looked at it. Okay, next client. Hello, sir. Something's got those witches in the forest stirred up. They're not letting anyone through. I had to take the long way round down to Back Barrow. I never did trust that sisterhood. Anyway, I'm here now, and I brought Fennec from the south to trade for some lemon dandy. Hardly worth the trouble when you factor in the extra miles I've had to cover to get here. Lemon dandy, he says. Let's look. Its curled leaves are thought to be the origin of the name of this plant, supposedly referring to a peeled lemon rind. Among several medicinal uses, the flower of the lemon dandy is mostly associated with curing afflictions of the heart. Curling leaves. Let's see what the microscope says. Smells faintly. I don't see anything about the smell here, but the curled leaves and the flower match, so let's see. What is he trading for this? Fennec. Okay. Wait, we know that this is Fennec because he told us. Fennec. And we have lemon dandy. Lemon dandy. Oh, whoopsie. Lemon dandy. There we go. Excuse the coughs, I do have a small cold. Face with. My dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her a terrifying black skeletal creature. It stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape, and though it had no discernible face, I could sense a hint of an expression about its features. It seemed to be laughing, but not the joyous laughter of a child, a sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. These past weeks have been getting worse. I need sleep. Okay, forest comfrey. Comfrey. The strong smelling bulb of this plant has a powerful soporific effect, making it a common ingredient in sleeping draughts. The comfrey produces a beautiful, rounded, dark blue cluster made up of many smaller flowers. A dark blue cluster, it's gotta be this one then. It's pungent, but not unpleasant. The bulb is a soft yellow, the leaves are waxy. It does say it smells strong. Okay. Let's see. Yippee! Yeah, Butterdale. So this is forest comfrey. Comfrey. Oh, did I not name anything? Dang it. Forest comfrey. There. Okay, putting this back. Next client. Hello lady, how can I help? Got any wandering poo? That always reminds me of... Oh, what's his name? That old hermit inventor, the Wanderer. Anyway, the Wandering Poo, if you've got it. I know we talked about it recently, but do we have it? So cold because of the wandering pool. It's so cold because this fungus can move slowly in the dark. We've read this before. The gills on the other side of the mushroom form beautiful flowing lines. They're also quite hard and sharp. Burning this plant and nicking fingers pain. Okay, well, we only have 2 mushrooms. It smells strongly of soured milk, bad enough to make my eyes ew. Let's put that away then. What about this one? Not as spongy as most mushrooms. In fact, the undersides are somewhat sharp. Red warts protrude from the caps. Yeah, the sharp undersides. This got a bit. Yippee! Okay, let's name it, so we don't lose track of it. Wandering. Nice. Oh, we're closed for the day. Nice. And we get to draw fortune. Row age, the 3rd river. It started when she found something that she was not meant to find. A book, tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside library. Well, let's explore and see where the 3rd river leads us. Row age, 3rd river. 1, 2, 3. A dead deer in the river. Yellowed bone protruding from matted hide and rotten flesh. Death for one provides life for many. I don't really like that. We got a plant from that? Cool. I guess. Hello sir, how may I help you? Bring me a sample of Apis demissus. And be quick about it. The damn cat is setting off my allergies. Shouldn't have an animal in a shop like this. Sir? That's hellebore, and don't make me kick you out. You're the client here. I know the client is always right, but not in my shop. Let's see, what does he want? Apis demissus? We don't have anything with A. Oh, it's probably, yeah, it's the other name, isn't it? Hibiscus problem, Pythium. Psyllia agricola, nope. Camion. Apis demissus, this isn't. The Gandhi wood. I think this is a G. A plant with medicinal properties that can aid with digestive troubles when prepared correctly. Care must be taken, however, as the rough leaves can be an irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. I think it's this one, right? The leaves are coarse to the touch. Yep. There you go, sir. You know, I'm wondering if they ever pay, because I don't see much. The candy wood. Makes it easier so I don't have to, like, guess every time. Next client. Hello, sir. Oh, we've got mail? Lake Andermer is looking fine in the sunshine today. Here's your mail. Thank you. Let's see what mail we got today. There's an old slate mine at a hard knot that has some interesting looking fungi growing in it. I've never seen anything like them before. They seem to have found a niche in the damp dark tunnel left by the tramways. I thought you might be interested. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Okay, so where do we have to go? Hard knot. Since it's an old mine, it's gotta be in the mountains, right? West Road, Great Gable, Balfour. Oh, Hard Knot. An iron gate, rusted by years of abandonment, sits across the entrance to the tram tunnel. Rusted it might be, but it won't budge. Locked. Oh, is it asking for a plant? Clavellum. Yes, we have it. According to legend, clavellum can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. The heart-shaped leaves have earned this plant the nickname Love Lock. Heart-shaped leaves, you say? This one maybe? The flowers, made of many smaller blue flowers, is more pleasant. I don't see any other heart-shaped leaves. I guess. Ah, it worked! Clavellum. Hold on. We gotta name it before we forget. Close this, please. Okay. The gate swings open slowly, complaining loudly on its rusty hinges. After a short exploration of the tunnel, I am rewarded. Oh, pretty. Yes, we like mushrooms, especially the glowing ones. Okay. Hello, sir. How may I help you? Hold on, gotta remove a bot. I really need to work on removing all the bots. Okay. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest, investigating a possible murder there. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The Sisterhood are a secretive plot, and they're not keen to talk to me. Their leader, the Arda, or whatever they call her, she's dead. My instinct is they're hiding something. I was hoping you might have some fox button that will help me win them over. Yes, fox button. An offering of fox button is considered by some to represent a contract of friendship between strangers. Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposing pairs along the stems. Okay, let's see. I know we already know what this is anyway. Is this? Stiff leaves. Thick, shiny. Maybe. Let's see what else we have. No. Yeah. Small leaves. Doesn't quite seem like the right shape. Smells of nothing. But they're round leaves. I think it matches the drawing. So, nice. Okay, that's fox button. Fox button. I love that they give me more options of colors, even if I'm not using them. Okay, next client. Hello, ma'am. How can I help you? I was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of St. John's Poppy. There's a medium using the room illegally, I might add, hauling midnight scenes from killable grievers. Is there a plant you know of that I could use to give them a scare and drive them away? I need my sleep. Harlequin blue. When the bushy blue flower head dies, heads die back. They release seeds with a downy pappus which assists in wine dispersal. Once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. As they burn, they let out high-pitched shrieks, widely believed to be spirits of dead souls trapped within the plant. Nope, we already know what this is. Maybe this. The flowers light here sun. The bushy blue flowers. Could be. Do we have other options? I don't see other options right now. Sure. Oh, I meant to give it to her. Okay, good. Harlequin blue. Harlequin blue. Nice. Okay, next client. Oh, hello, ma'am. How can I help you? You may have heard rumors that our Arda is dead. May Arduina bring her spirit peace. The nature of her death is unusual. The sisterhood does not often look to outside help, but this is beyond our knowledge. If you show my sisters this letter, they will allow you entry to the forest. To be assured of your discretion, we require that you use Mary's breath to bind yourself to secrecy. Okay, sure. It's Mary's breath. The wide waxy leaves allow this plant to collect the large amount of water it requires. It is said that a person can be bound to secrecy using Mary's breath. It used to be grown in the royal gardens so that the king could ensure the trust of his confidants, but the practice fell out of favor. Wide waxy leaves, it says. Maybe this one? The darker petals are soft and feathery to the touch. My fingers ache from handling this one. Maybe not. What about this one? It has a sweet scent like strawberry dipped in honey. Cream-colored flowers, they smell wonderful. This one. The veined leaves have a waxy finish. Yep. Nice. And we got a letter. Hold on. Mary's breath. Put this here, get this one. Letter time! We have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen and the Arda has been murdered. You'll find us deep in Grisodale Forest, a mile from the lake shore, across from Torver. Please help us. Yours in hope, the Sisterhood of Arduina. Okay, let's travel. So, find us deep in Grisodale Forest, okay. A mile from the lake shore. Which one? Across from Torver. Oh, here. A mile from the lake shore is got to be this way. 1 mile is 1 square. A sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter and she lets me through. I'm ushered into a walled courtyard, and then through a large oak door, along a corridor, and down a set of stone stairs into a cool basement. Lying on a table, draped in silk, is the Arda. There is not a mark on her, but her open eyes are black, her mouth, her veins, her hair, all black as a raven's wing. Do you know what would do this? Asked my escort. I set to work. Ran. Yes. The long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons, and so can be used to detect them. Though it has no flower, it is said to smell unpleasant to those who have known death, and sweet to those who have not. Well, there's only one I can see with no flowers. Has a scent that scratches at the back of my throat. Seems good enough. Nice. And then I extract a sample of the Arda's blood and introduce it to the wren, and my suspicions are confirmed immediately. The leaves of the wren turn black, which can only mean one thing: gilded dendra poisoning. Upon presenting my findings, I am rushed away quickly. The sisters do not want me hanging around, it seems. They do, however, send me on my way with a couple of plants, which I am grateful for. Nice. I like getting new plants. Okay, next time. Hello, sir. How may I help you? I'm this close to reporting you, half-wit. The last plant you gave me has made my skin itch furiously. I'll have your little shop shut down and torn to the ground if you don't make this right. Sir, calm down. My actions could have consequences. Butterdale. Often found growing in clumps on valley sides, Butterdale has been used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. The dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched to form a poultice. Flowers smell buttery to some people. And what's the other one? Mildew. The beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. It may be a pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. I am very tempted to give that to him, but I will choose to be nice. So I need this shape of leaf. This we already know. This doesn't look like it. Oh, it's gotta be this one. Purple flower have a light butter, isn't it? There you go. Not that you deserve it or anything. Yeah, I want it to be pink. Butter deal. Okay. And the day. Let's see our fortune. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. North of Hawkshead, east of Lowick, west of Russ, and south of Crinklecrans. Let's go exploring. Okay, north of Hawkshead. Oh, it's right here in the middle. So north of this, east of Lowick. Oh, Lowick. So, east of Lowick, north of Hawkshead, west of Rustland. It's here. Rustland. And south of Crinkle Crags. Oh, this is Crinkle Crag. Okay. So it's this. Nice. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing. A whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arms, points. I follow his outstretched finger, and am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from you. Creepy? Nice. Let's get the first client. Hello, sir. How may I help? I'm looking for a plant. Lady of what's it? Something or other. Oh, I'm no green-eyed dreyer, that's for sure. My mind isn't at all what it used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Lady of Summer. Here. The leaves curl around delightfully, which, combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature, makes this a sought-after ornamental plant. Aids with conditions of memory deterioration associated with old age. Well, I only have one that still curls nicely. A single sweet-smelling dark flower. Oh, seems right. Nice. Let's get this Lady of Summer named. Lady of Summer. Hello, sir. Oh. They're saying the Arda has been killed. Now, a lot of people don't trust the sisterhood, but it seemed to me that Arda always looked out for the less fortunate. Oh. Well, that's just sad. Okay, that's it. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore the Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. What is this guy even doing? He's been all over the map. Great Gable. No, Crystal Forest, Andemir, Fairfield, Grasmere, Dungeon, Scarlet. Oh, Great Gable. Oh, nice. After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I am still some distance from the summit. I am freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain. Unless... Okay, Brimlock. No, go away. Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by a draught made using leaves from the Brimlock plant. It has a warming effect that protects against extreme cold. When conditions are just right in the cold of winter, Brimlock produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. I don't have anything with yellow flowers. Could it be this one? Smooth, waxy leaves. Yeah. Nice. Brimlock. I push on, no longer feeling the cold, and Presently rewarding. You go away, you go away. Hello, sir, how may I help you? This plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it, I want nothing more to do with it. Okay. Fits perfectly in my shop, don't you worry about it. How may I help you, ma'am? Help you? Help you. Hellebore. Always a pleasure, my feline friend. Hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. Oh, it's a he. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out information on those plants. Been burning the midnight oil again and could use some common trouse, and I know where to find it. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Sedberg in the meantime. Here, take this. What does she want? Common trouse at red pike. Okay, let's see. Common trouse at red pike. I've seen it before. I enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather agreeable, and the view is majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I'm after. Hold on. I need to know exactly the name. It's common something. Common trouse. Hello, ma'am. How can I help you? When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it isn't hard to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the punters know that I'm capable of sort of thing. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. I can assure you, he deserves to be turned into a toad. Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in future. Have you got any shimmerlang? Have I? Shimmerlang, yes. The dried stem of the shimmerlang burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding white-purple light. Flowers grow wrapped in large ridged leaves. Green color. Not quite. Oh! Has a pleasing scent. The leaves have stiff ribs. I mean, it looks like it, doesn't it? I don't see better options. Nice. Let's tag it. Shimmerlang. Make it pink. Hello, ma'am. How can I help you? It's a beautiful plant that I've been looking for all over, but nobody seems to have any. Something monk brew? I'm not sure. I do know that you shouldn't touch the leaves, though. Meek dew, I assume. The beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. Maybe pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. A flower made of many flowers. Not this one. Not this one, it's already been named. This one. That seems too much. Nick June. Nick June. Let's pet the kitty before we go home. And end the day. Fortune for today is somebody bit out of a card. Time passed, a year, then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. It's just an X with like nothing on it. Is there any X on here? Could it be like this city since the whole thing is empty? Am I just crazy? I mean, I probably am, but I don't see anything else. X? I don't have any X's. Sure, let's just go here. You wouldn't think, following the modern railway line into Tibet. This prosperous village was once home to a notorious prophetess, Mary Baines, a local witch, haunted the locals with her tales about the end of the world. Although such prognostications may seem quaint nowadays, her grave in the churchyard is still avoided by all in the village, and nothing grows there. So that wasn't it. Okay. Well then. Hello, sir. How may I help you? The fax button was no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. Rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at the Swinside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. I don't suppose you've got anything to help keep my lunch down? My stomach's never coped too well with the grisly ones. Vanish. I think I've named that one. Yep. Here you go, sir. Have a nice day. Oh, hello. Do you have mail for me? Morning. Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. Oh, that's a good sign. Okay. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grisedale Forest, just northeast of Russland. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protective lately. Kind regards, Verona Green. Well, the sisterhood seems to not mind me. So, Grisedale Forest? Yes, just northeast of Russland. So here. From the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling I'm being watched. Suddenly, I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elbows. Nobody may wander freely throughout the forest by order of the Arda, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again I have a few tricks up my sleeve. What is a mellow glow? I bet it's this mushroom. Oh, it's not. Among other uses for this plant, the most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Though not invisible, it is possible to become hidden from sight and memory. The mellow glow has sharp thorns that protect it from its predators. Um, Turquoise flower, sharp thorns. Well, that seems to fit. Single fling flowers, yeah, sharp thorns. Yes. Nice. Mellow. Nope. Mellow glow. With the help of the mellow glow, I walk right past the sisters without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. Ooh. Okay. Next customer. Hello, lady, how may I help you? I am afraid. The camphor you gave me is keeping me sleep, helping me sleep. I am very grateful for it, but the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her the presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down the abyss, but I'm afraid. So, either Aguila or Candlewood. When burned, incense made from the woody stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. Light blue flowers like rounded tufts of gentle lambswool characterize this plant. Or I can give a candlewood. Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manners of afflictions of the mind. Hmm. Hmm. She did say she's afraid. So do we shield her or do we help her see more? Well, she said she can't understand it, so maybe this will help. Flowers like cotton. It's just not it, and it's already named. Already named this one? Bright red flowers. That doesn't quite look right either. I'm not sure I have this one, lady. I don't see it. Some mushrooms. This fox button. These are all named. No, this is like fruits. All of these are named. Well, I wanted to help her, but I might have to shield her because I don't see the flower that they're describing. I have candlewood at least. Long thin stems grow among tall leaves. I think it's this one. Yeah. That's our first choice. If I'm just being silly, this will be a little funny. But choice is made. On we go. Hello, lady. How may I help you? We don't come to Andover often, but I heard about your shop and I said to Francis we simply must pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Scissor. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they will be of interest to a horticulturist such as yourself. Let's go to Scissor. We can travel. Nice, we were invited to a castle. Edmonds, Satchel, Scissor, Pokemon Castle, Satchel, the daughters, Blackmon Castle, Tower, Gladstone Castle. Oh, it's here. I am greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elspeth herself. She is very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize, but before I can stop to take a look, she has already whisked me on to the next. And this one too, she says. I'm quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I am able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget this, Lady Elspeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. Oh, nice. I need to spread them out a little bit. I can't even see them anymore. Next client. Hello, sir. How may I help you? Mushroom. Red spores. Moves in the dark. That's all I've got. Any ideas? Yep, we have that. Hold on a second. It's not this one, but it looks like this one. Sure, like plant red was going on. No. Where is the other mushroom? Are you just being blind? Oh yeah, here. How did it get all the way there is beyond me. There you go, sir. Next client. Hello, ma'am. How may I help you? You're saying Black Combe is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in them hills. I am not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man at Swinside. I've come for some stinking mount cap. It's a sunset mount cap. What? Mount cap, yes. The sunset mount cap is a type of fungus with domed caps, sometimes called stinking mount cap as a result of its unpleasant odor. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home, and is often placed in doorways. It is mildly toxic to humans and should not be eaten. I guess this one said it stinks. Yep. Nice. Sunset Mount Cap. And we end the day. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east, wherever heart goes. Tuesday. It's Tuesday, ain't it? It's Bet's Hellable. And then let's go exploring. So, who lives alone? The castle to the northwest of the abbey. Black northwest of the abbey. Oh, this is Calder Abbey. So she lives alone here. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the Everhard goes. 1, 2, 3. This should be it. Yes. A dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off to one side, a patch of flowers grows on a low mound. At least they're pretty. Okay. Hello, ma'am. How may I help you? I must thank you. Last night, for the first time in weeks, my mind was calmed. I am no longer tormented by visions of the woman in the jade mask and that terrible monster. Now, I wonder if you have more or less to keep my over-anxious thoughts at bay. Oh, we have a few characters to look at. Faye Swift. Faye grew up with her mother. Her father was fairly violent, but once is enough. When he struck her, it finally broke the hold he had over her mother, and she fled in the night. The sleeping Faye held close. Faye often has vivid dreams, but has never considered that other people do not. She came to Strange Horticulture seeking relief from her nightmares. Bethany Coleman, sister. Beth was born into a loving family, but never felt settled. She sought out a higher purpose when she was still young and left home at 14 to join the Sisterhood of Arduina. The head of the Sisterhood, the Arda, took a liking to her and helped her to develop a renewed purpose, caring for the forest and putting her faith in the goddess Arduina. Now her mentor has been murdered and Beth is looking for answers. The Occult Scholar, Verona Green. Verona has been studying the occult and the mysterious for many years. It started as a hobby, but gradually grew into an obsession. She haunts the boundary between truth and tale, seeking out the knowledge that others recall from. She also brews a lovely cup of tea. Reuben Ward. Reuben works with the police on murder cases. He's a kind, good-humored man, but beneath the mask he's deeply sad. He does have sad eyes. His only child, a daughter, had seemed troubled for some time, for running away from home several years ago. The victims whose stories he tries to uncover are all somebody's son, somebody's daughter. The search for answers drives him forward, piecing together the logic of life and death. It's kind of sad. Says Simone Green, the librarian. Simone loves books and reading. I'm gonna call her Simone. She is also irritatingly organized and has begun the overwhelming task of rearranging the library at Ambleside. Her new system works, but it will take years to catalog every book, scroll, pamphlet, and diary. In the meantime, every day yields new discoveries, buried fragments of ancient knowledge resurfacing to the light like arrowheads to archaeologists. She sounds dangerous. She's finding stuff. The barrister. Isidore Burbage. Burbage. Burbage is a rich man who inherited a fortune but never experienced the love of his parents. He expects people to do his bidding and is quick to anger. There are many in Undermere who would be glad to see the back of him, but with wealth comes power, and a few would challenge him to his face. Maybe I should have given him the other thing. Anyway, back to my actual customers. She wants Borealis. Borealis is an aptly named plant. Inhaling the smell of the flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. Small red berries, not quite. This one's named. This one's named. This one's named. This doesn't have. No. Smell of the flowers, they said. Could it be this one, maybe? Doesn't quite seem like it to me. Maybe? They smell wonderful. It's a good contender so far. Like this doesn't quite look good. Everything else is named here. This maybe? Small yellow berries. Not quite. Yeah, I think I'll go with this one and just hope for the best. Okay, good. Worry less as I worry about the name of it. How may I help you, ma'am? Hello. I met a strange man on the road to Sedberg not 2 days ago. Oh, she's the librarian. Strange, oh, still, he asked after you. He said he had something for you. Don't ask me what. So I told him where to find you, but he looks stricken where I mentioned Andemer. Fair enough. Said he doesn't come near towns at all if he can help it. He was headed west, or at least I think he was. He said he was looking for the winter's spring. I wrote this down for you. Anyway, that's my news. Did you manage to find the plant I wanted? Yes, I did. I will check just in case, but yeah, it's definitely this. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Man wanted to meet you, headed west from Sedberg, possibly near the source of the river Winster. Sedberg, going west. Hold on. So Sedberg. Oh, I don't have this plant yet. And I will go there in a second. West from Sedberg, near the source of the river Winster. The river Kent. Oh, river Winster. Here? It's a little bit lower, but yes. The hermit's camp is easy to find, nestled between two boulders above the spring. The cold remains of a fire ringed by stones is the only immediate sign that anyone was here. I call out, but there is no reply. The hermit is not here. A more thorough search of the campsite yields something interesting. Chucked off to one side, I discover some broken pieces of wood arranged on the floor. Down 2, left 3. Okay. Let's see. So we went here, and it said, no, here. Down 2, right 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. The camp at the Winster Spring has led me to another camp of sorts, where I am greeted by an eccentric man. Oh yes, yes, ho 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 ho. The man says, you must take this, take it, take it. At his insistence, I received the looking glass that he thrust into my hands. He places an envelope delicately on top. Ho ho, it's no use to me anymore, ho ho, no use. Don't forget the red, the red, the red, the red, ho ho, ebony. I am sure that he is quite mad. Interesting. It is said that the red ebony plant has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected a device designed to extract from it the plant in concert with a viewing window in order to permit the user to see magics otherwise invisible to the naked eye. Do I have red ebony? I do not. Okay. Okay. And what are my plans to go get the one plant? No, not this one. And go sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Black Barrel. Keep it a secret. Where is Black Barrel? Redmore, Witch Barrel, Black Barrel. Northeast, could be here. The weather changes fast out in the hills. What started as a grey morning has turned into bright sunshine. A good thing too, because it takes me several hours to find what I came looking for. By the time I'm done, the cloud is sweeping back over a cloak of unwelcome shade. Red fruits. Oh, okay. Hello, sir. How may I help you? I am not long for this world, and I have decided that I want to be buried in a grave decorated with the fair and beautiful Caballia, like a chair huntsman with their ransom-covered tombs. That's it? Okay. Caballia. A rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place spreads made from it at the graves of their loved ones. Caballia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petal flower is considered to bring good fortune. This one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That looks like it. Nice. Caballia. Purple because the flower is purple. Next client. Hello, ma'am. How can I help you? Is she the one in the dream? Your reputation is growing, horticulturist. I hear you are the person to come to for plants that are difficult to acquire. My head feels like it's being torn in two lately. I'm looking for some hope heart. She has the jade mask. She's the one in the dreams. Some hope heart. At least she's not wood. Inhaling smoke from burning the dried leaves of this plant can provide pain relief. Firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to blue flowers. This one maybe? Yes. Blue flowers, stiff leaves. Oh, I love this. I guessed it first try. Hop heart. Hop heart. Hello, ma'am. How may I help you? Reuben Ward has called on my unique expertise to aid in his investigation at the Swinside Stone Circle. A unique expertise, huh? He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. I thought about telling him to suck an egg. Gave it a long, good thought, actually, but my curiosity has gotten the better of me. He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I'll bet they found something juicy down there. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe? I could do with some witch fig to take with me. Always comes in useful. Witch fig, you say? A plant that is said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. It is also well liked by butterflies. It has similar leaves to fever kiss plant, which is often confused with orange fruits. Many uses. Spurs out. Okay, wait, hold on. Fever kiss. We're looking at that so we know what it looks similar to. Red berries. Okay. So where's the red berry finger? Red fruits, so it looks kind of like this. It said. What else has stuff like that though? The leaves are pale in color. Oh no, I think this is the one. Small red berries. Yes. And so if the leaves are similar, it's gotta be this one then. Oh, I hope so. Oh, nice. I'm wondering if I'm actually getting them ever wrong and they just let me be. Hope not. Doesn't seem like it though. Which big. Okay. Okay. put this away. Next client. Hello, sir. How may I help you? Oh, you again. I never see anybody in your shop. It's a daily surprise to me that you're still in business. Believe me, I wouldn't be here if I didn't have to be, especially if them damn cat's still here. I need some bishop's parcel for a work-related matter. Sir, if you keep this up, I'm just gonna kick you out. I don't have to give you plants, you know? Mushroom found in dark, damp places, feeding on any light that gets close to it. Can seem to draw light in, enveloping its surroundings in darkness. The gills on the underside of this mushroom sip a milky fluid that can be consumed as a treatment for stomach pains. I think this guy just has stomach issues, it's all I've been giving to him, basically. He just doesn't want to admit to them. Mushroom-like plant. Doesn't quite... No, it's in dark, so it has to be one of these. Viscous white liquid can be seen oozing from its underside. Yep. Here we go. Goodbye. Please don't return to my shop. Bishop's parasol. And with that, we're ending the day. And today, fortune? Not long after the girl left home. I know who this is. Her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. It's the inspector. The old man of Coniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southwards to the fork. I'm just gonna look at this on the map and then end the stream. I think that's enough for today. My voice is kind of leaving me. So the old man of Coniston. Oh jeez. Coniston, where's Coniston? Oh, Coniston water? Yeah, oh, the old man. Okay, I found it, hold on. The old man of Coniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southward to the fork. Nice. The heavens open up as I reach the fork. Take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I'm soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I am not empty-handed. 2 new plants today. Oh, that's pretty flowers. I love those. They're really pretty. Let me make a bit of space. Well, this was great. I love the vibes and the story and the gameplay. I hope you guys also enjoyed it. And I'll be back soon because I absolutely love this. Just having my own shop with little plants that I have to identify and little stories. That's amazing. Alright then. Hope everybody has a nice day and see you guys next time. Bye bye!